Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to draw a cartoon character running. So this will be a character in motion. Alright, so first up, you start with a circle. So just try to get this as neat as possible. Alright, now drawing in the side of the cheeks. It's kind of like a shark fin. And then just these lines for the where we're going like an indication like where we're going to put the eyes and then the side there for the ears later. No, just two straight lines down for the neck, and just two little short lines indicating where the shoulders be. And then it's like a thumb shape, so just try to follow along. And then like a subtle curve to end it off. That'll be the torso for the character. Right, a small circle for the joint or the arm. Then you're going to start with a rectangular shape and then a smaller rectangular shape tilting downwards. And then you would block in the fist of the character. And then on the other side, you will replicate that just facing upwards. Try to slow down the video if you need to try to like see how I do in this fist on the other side. Alright. Now I'll go and slowly try to figure out which part I want to position. That's just an indication for the butt of the character. Didn't like how the leg was coming, so I didn't like the angle how it was positioned. So don't be afraid to erase like the same other video until you get the desired result that you want. So keep making changes. Right, and for the back leg now, just like before, we with the arms similar to what we do with the arms, we kind of section it off. So I'm trying to figure out where the knees will bend, so that while doing this, trying to get a little idea. And you could always go back in and neaten up lines. So right here, this leg will be going up in the air a bit, and this leg here will be facing towards the ground. So which part you make contact. And for the feet, it will just be like this type of bean-like shape, so nothing too difficult. And on the other side, the same shape, but just a bit wider. Well, a bit longer, sorry. Alright, so working on the ears now, we back on top, just like a half circle. Don't connect it fully, just to get the ear shape. Alright, and for the eyes, it will be oval shape, and then for the other one, it will be slightly bigger because it's more towards us. And then for the nose, just a simple C-like curve. And then for the mouth, you'll be smiling, so it going upwards, and then that little bump for the cheek. And then for the bottom, we follow the line on top to show a little bit of teeth, and at the bottom, add a little bit of shadow. For the eyes, just a half circle just to get it in. Add a little bit of the pupils. Then I take a line on the top for the eyelashes. And now the line above it for the eyebrows. It's like a triangular shape, I would say. And now a little bit of shadow underneath the neck. I just erasing the guidelines for the leg. I like how it looking. So that's just which part the pans will be. Well, which part the pans will end. And just a little bit of indication of the fold there. Right, just erasing the lines so I could like just rough sketch in this little part for the area of the shoes. So it's like a little opening. And now it look kinda like a jelly bean if you could see. Just erasing a bit, trying to fix up the other leg, other feet. And now erasing a bit of the arms so I could like work on the shirt now, on the torso. So you'll do this little curve at the shoulder area for a little indication of the shirt. And then you could just follow back the guidelines you made earlier for the arms. And on the other side, same process to draw the sleeves of the shirt. You know, always erase if you know something could be improved on. So right here, trying to figure out, okay, right, and just draw a little fold on the inside to show that the shirt bunching up. Right. So now the fun part, now onto the hair. I probably might have future tutorials on how to draw like different types of hairstyles for cartoons. But for this one, you could just slowly like follow along. I probably might touch on it a little more at a later video. Right, now just erase the circular guidelines and the rest of guidelines for the face. And any other guidelines that you see visible, just try to erase it and try to keep like the information or the lines you made earlier. And you can always go in and like neaten up some of the lines that got erased, so like, you know. Oh yeah, and just lastly adding a slight pocket detail and a line following the leg for the seams of the pants and on the other leg. And again, you don't really have to add like, them details on the pants. I just decided to do it. Just add like a bit more to like the sketch. And just some lines at the bottom of the feet to kind of like show that you're running a bit. And to just show a little indication of the ground so you don't feel like he running in midair. Little tiny little details for the hair. And a bit of shadow for the nose. And in some other areas, just a tad bit. And you could like shade in the shoes. Alright guys, that's the drawing. Thanks for joining me.